of the Agalgea Island Development Board, the General Manager and staff of Agalgea Islands Development Corporation, distinguished guests, representatives of Africans' rights and overseas specialist technicians, my brothers and sisters
Honorable
of
Prime Minister of
Agalgea,
India, Shri Narendra Modi ji,
and gentlemen,
Honorable Prime Minister of Mauritius, Pravin Kumar
good morning and
Honorable
namaste
Ministers,
to everyone.
Honorable Members of the Mauritian
It
National
gives
Assembly,
me an immense pleasure
Mr. Emmanuel
to welcome
Jasna, Acting
our Prime
Resident Manager of
Minister,
Agalgea,
the Honorable
Excellencies
Pravin Kumar
and
Jagannath.
distinguished guests, members of the
Prime
press,
Minister of India,
all protocols
His
observed.
Excellency Shri
Good morning
Narendra
and
Modi,
namaskar.
the High
Ladies and
Commissioner
gentlemen,
of India,
it gives me great pleasure
Excellency
to welcome all of you to this special event
and the
to
whole
witness the
delegation
joint
to Agalgea
inauguration
for
of
the
the
inauguration
airstrip of
of the
Agalgea,
airstrip of
the
Agalgea,
St. James jetty,
St. James
and
jetty
6
and
small development projects. These key projects,
This is
which will
indeed
undoubtedly
a momentous
transform
occasion
the livelihoods
for the people
of our
of
fellow
Agalgea
Agaleans
and
and
those
of
living
our
in
republic
Mauritius,
as a whole,
as the
will
dream
be
of our
inaugurated
Prime
by
Minister's
the Honorable
father,
Prime Minister
the
of
late
India,
Right
Shri Narendra
Honorable
Modi ji,
Sir
who
Anwar
has
Jagannath
already joined
has
us
finally
through video
become
conference,
a
and
reality.
the Honorable Prime Minister of Mauritius,
The
Pravin Kumar
inauguration
Jagannath.
of these two major
Allow me to now invite our
projects,
first
financed
speaker, Mr.
entirely
Emmanuel
by the
Jasna,
Government of
the
India,
Acting Resident
marks
Manager of
a new
Agalgea,
dawn
for his
for
address.
Agalgea. And for many of us, it is a dream come true to have better connectivity to Mauritius and Honorable Pravin Kumar Jagannath, Prime Minister of Mauritius. It is His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of India, Honorable Vice Prime Minister, the newest trip and jetty will not only provide us honorable parliamentary and honorable members of the National Assembly, the Secretary to Cabinet future, and the aid along our people civil service hardships. Her Excellency Srimati Nandini Singla, suitable and senior officers of the High Commissioner and even emergency cases, the Chairperson of the Agalgea Island Development Board, our General Manager and staff, and the present Agalgea Development Corporation, tremendous distinguished guests. From now on, representatives of Africans to the rest of the world, rights and overseas a couple of our technicians away from my brothers and sisters of Agalgea. Completion of this massive project is also a testimony. Good morning and namaste to everyone with India. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome our Prime Minister, the Honorable Pravin Kumar Jagannath, the Government of India, the Prime Minister of India, His Excellency Shri Narendra Modi, a symbol, the High Commissioner of India, Her Excellency Srimati Nandini Singla, and gentlemen, and the whole delegation to Agalgea not only for the inauguration of the airstrip of Agalgea, world-class St. James jetty and small development projects. This is indeed a momentous occasion for the people of Agalgea and those living in Mauritius, as the dream of our Prime Minister's father, the late Right Honorable Sir Anwar Jagannath, has finally become a reality, and the overseas specialist technician. The inauguration of these two major infrastructural projects, financed entirely by the Government of India, marks a new dawn for Agalgea and for many of us. It is a dream come true to have better connectivity to Mauritius and to the other parts of the world. For us Agalians, it is un nouveau soleil. That means a new beginning. by way of ladies and gentlemen, the new airstrip and jetty will not only provide us faster and safer means of transportation to the Agalgeans, football and volleyball also broaden their prospect and for a brighter future development projects. For long, our people have faced hardships as the old runway and old jetty was not suitable for operations during bad weather, and even emergency cases had to wait. Our ancestors and the present generation have been facing tremendous difficulties. From now on, Agalgea is open to the rest of the world. It is merely a couple of hours away from mainland Mauritius. Massive project is also the government of India for our strong relationships, proof of our centuries-old relation. We are therefore grateful to the government of India and to have taken up this project, which will remain a symbol of our brotherhood. Which we had always, ladies and gentlemen, these projects have not only seen the construction of world-class infrastructure. To conclude, it is also, I would like to express help in forging new relations and friendship between the inhabitants of Agalgea and the people of India. Through the project monitoring team, the staff of AFCONS, and the overseas specialist technician. We have together faced difficult situations during cyclones and the COVID-19 pandemic. For instance, I would also like our mutual support and cooperation has ensured that the islands of Agalgea remain COVID-free for most of the time. It would also like to express my appreciation to AFCON for all the support and assistance provided to our community by way of several projects, the development of church, renovation of memorial at South Island, office and workshop for Agalgea, football and volleyball playgrounds, pétanque court and several other development projects. Of the great of the technical expertise provided in the repair and maintenance of our coconut oil extraction machine was most valuable to us. AFCON has therefore become a part of our community and it celebrates all festivals with us like a family. There is no doubt that we will miss them after the move out of the island.
Short video on the India-Mauritius development.
I would also like to mention, in addition to the two major projects,
India and Mauritius,
the government of India has, through a great assistance, implemented 6 small people-centered projects,
through a
namely
series of commemorative events.
a library,
Reflecting the special
a
times,
large
Mauritius
shop,
was invited as a
2
guest
kiosks,
country to participate
an
in the
administrative
G20
block,
summit during India's
a fish
presidency.
landing station,
India has been
and
proudly
a
partnering with
community
Mauritius
hall.
in implementing various
All
social
these
and
projects,
infrastructure projects
which
aimed at improving the
we
lives
had
of Mauritians.
always hoped for,
The extensive development
will
cooperation
enhance
is one of the main
our
pillars of
standard
the India-Mauritius
of living.
relationship.
Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude,
Several
I would
important
like
projects
to
are currently
express
in different stages of
on
implementation.
behalf of the Outer Island Board and the Outer Island Development Corporation,
Extending this
the
enduring
inhabitants
partnership to the
of
outer island
Agalgea,
of Agalgea,
and
upon the
in my
request of
own
government of
name,
Mauritius, the government
our
of India has built an
heartfelt
airstrip, a
gratitude
jetty, and support
to the
infrastructure and
government
facilities
of
under
India
grant assistance, which are
and
being inaugurated today.
the able
These
leadership
facilities will
of
enhance
His
much-needed air and sea
Excellency
connectivity,
Sri
strengthen
Narendra
maritime
Modi
security, and foster
for
socio-economic
tremendous
development of the
support
island and the whole
and
of Mauritius.
assistance extended
Bringing Indian
to
development
Agalgea.
assistance to the doorstep of
I would
every
also
Mauritian.
like
The Indian
to
government
thank
is now
our
executing
Prime
96
Minister
community development
who
projects
have
across
kept
Mauritius
Agalgea
under a grant
among
assistance,
his
enhancing the well-being
priorities
of all Mauritians,
throughout
including
his
those in
term.
Agalgea and
He has,
Roadways.
just like
Today,
his
we are
father,
dedicating 6 such community
helped
development
our
projects of
dream
India for the
become
residents of
a
both North
reality.
and South Islands of
The
Agalgea.
present
These
and
include a fish
future
storage
generation
facility,
of
a community
Agalians
multi-purpose hall,
shall always
library
remember
with computers,
his dedication
a shopping
to
center,
ensure the development
boat alighting
of
shelters
even
on both
the
North and
remotest
South
part
Island,
of Mauritius.
and an office-cum-administrative
Lastly,
quarters on the South
I would
Island.
like to
While
invite
working on these projects,
all the
Indian workers
dignitaries,
of rights and
dignitaries
AFCONs actively
present
contributed to enhancing the well-being
on
of the
this
people of Agalgea.
momentous
They offered
occasion
free technical
to be
workshops,
part
built
of the
recreational
great
facilities,
festivity
classrooms,
that we have
improved roads,
planned over
renovated
the
the
next
church
2
and
days,
memorial.
and to
Empowering
enjoy the
Agaleans included
celebration
providing
of
sewing
development
machines, coconut
and growth
scraping machines, and
at
handicraft
our
tools.
beloved
The teams
Agalgea
actively
Island.
engaged in local celebrations
Long
and
live
various community
the
events.
Mauritius and
In the spirit
India
of
friendship.
Vasudeva Kutumbakam,
Thank
which
you
lies
for
at the
your
heart of
attention.
India's development cooperation, we look forward to these projects paving the way for a better life for all Mauritians, stronger ties between our two countries,
Thank
and
you,
enhanced
Mr.
well-being
Emmanuel
and
Jasmin.
prosperity for everyone.
I now invite everyone to watch the following short video on the India-Mauritius Development Partnership. Thank you for your attention.
India
It is
and
now
Mauritius share
my
a long-standing
honor and
bilateral
privilege
relationship
to
that
invite
spans several
the Honorable
decades.
Prime Minister
This year,
Shri
the two
Narendra
countries
Modi
celebrated the
and the Honorable
75th
Prime
anniversary
Minister
of the
of the
establishment
Republic
of
of
diplomatic
Mauritius,
relations
Province
through a
Samajiksatta
series of commemorative
to
events.
jointly
Reflecting
unveil
the special
e-plaque
ties,
for the
Mauritius was
airstrip
invited
of
as a guest
Agalgea.
country to participate in the G20 summit during India's presidency. India has been proudly partnering with Mauritius in implementing various social and infrastructure projects aimed at improving the lives of Mauritians. The extensive development cooperation is one of the main pillars of the India-Mauritius relationship. Several important projects are currently in different stages of implementation.
And the Honorable Prime Minister of Mauritius to jointly unveil the e-plaque for the
Extending this enduring
jetty.
partnership to the outer island of Agalgea, and upon the request of Government of Mauritius, the Government of India has built an airstrip, a jetty, and support infrastructure and facilities under grant assistance, which are being inaugurated today. These facilities will enhance much-needed air and sea connectivity, strengthen maritime security,
I
and
now
foster
invite the Honorable Prime
socio-economic
Minister of
development
India
of the island and the
and
whole
his
of
counterpart
Mauritius.
from Mauritius
Bringing
to jointly
Indian
unveil
development
the
assistance
e-plaque
to the
for
doorstep
6
of every
small
Mauritian,
development
the
projects.
Indian government
The
is now
projects
executing
include
96
the
community
Centre
development
Communautaire
projects
Village
across
Alpin,
Mauritius under a
the
grant
Bibliothèque du
assistance,
Nord,
enhancing the
La
well-being of
Fourche
all
Landing
Mauritians,
Station,
including those in Agalgea
the
and
Boutique du
Roadways.
Nord,
Today,
Centre
we are
Olivat.
dedicating 6 such community development projects of India for the residents of both North and South Islands of Agalgea. These include a fish